the MEO Rip Curl Pro Portugal, and it is semifinal number 1, Italo Ferreira versus Gabe Medina. World title implications, but we're going to open up with Italo Ferreira going off axis, corked for that front side rotation, and a big start for Ferreira.
This left has been something that these two have spocked off the entire morning. Matter of fact, a lot during this event. They've been surfing here, free surfing.
Here's a replay.
First section, up and over. We saw this go pretty good for a number earlier, and I expect it to be the same because on that outside section, this one a little steeper. See how he just connects so easily? Not the full rotation all the way around, but sure got very close to all the way around. And he's up again. Man, no holding back whatsoever. Two different strategies implemented by, it seems like the regular footers, but even Owen Wright for that matter, went down to that south peak, but not against Italo. So Italo would probably be using that experience as he's up again.
Speeding down the line, Ferreira does not get the wrap that he's looking for to back up that 717 opener, but we know exactly what he has on his mind given his body language and his approach to every single one of these waves.
A lot of Brazilian fans. I mean, there's flags waving everywhere. You know, and I think the Portuguese fans are a big time.
Let's see what Medina's got. Cleared for takeoff and sticks the full rotation. Saw that coming and an answer back to Italo Ferreira on his first wave. So now we got a matchup in this semifinal number 1.
Let's you start having to dissect airs, and that's what these judges are going to have to do today because these two are going to punt and they're going to do it often. So is this different than Italo's? Of course it is. How much different? Is it harder? Is it better?
Well, maybe we can get a comparison between those two airs once we have the numbers come through.
First inclination was that Italo is going to get the little better number for the off-axis, the ability that his tail was a little bit higher, whereas Gabriel had the quick spin.
Here we go, Medina looking again into the air and stomps it again.
It's an air show.
The consistency displayed by both Ferreira and Medina evident in this semifinal number 1.
Combination of major moves, I think that's going to be a difference for me, is if someone could get maneuvers done and then the air. See this again, a lot more speed involved, smaller wave, and the section gets there a little late, again rotates out after he lands revert. So he lands backwards and then rotates out. So not going to be as a high score as his first air, where there's a lot more rotation involved in that one.
Gabe Medina wins this event. He wins the world title, and here he goes. Body language says that he's not impressed with that wave, Pete.
Yeah, and he is one of those surfers that will just do and catch and move on anything. He free surfs. I mean, this is wave number 3. He's paddling for right back to back, but Italo, nope, this is Gabe.
Gabe goes for a little club sandwich, nose pick, revert, and does it, showing a little variety to the judges. New maneuver. You see all the airs, but I like his choice of switching things up.
Number needed to get him out front. Although this has happened as well, and the judges have to take note of where this fits in regards to difficulty to see. I mean, why not? That's his style and approach, is mixing it up.
And Italo Ferreira steps on the brake, steps on the gas, throws a little revert. So front side air revert, and bangs it on the inside and throws the tail again for another rotation. So good combination of maneuvers for Italo Ferreira instead of that just one big move that we've been seeing.
First section, lands backwards, rotates around out of it. This maneuver here, not a lot of points on lock for that one. And then gets to this inside section and somehow finds enough speed. You can learn how to have that air awareness. It's going to benefit you in a big way.
Medina speeding down the line, building up more speed. He's got the foot on the gas pedal, goes alley-oop and sticks it. Full rotation alley-oop, back up in the lip for the finish. And Medina is starting to catch fire. He can feel it, he can smell it. It's a world title at stake, and Gabe Medina is rising to the occasion, Peter.
In a big way. The aerial done, and then getting back into the lip. This section perfect for the alley-oop. Lands so easily, and then bashes it for the closeout section, and he likes it. You would say that this is going to be better than the 5.40 and could conceivably rival the 6.83 and we've got a heat on our hands. These two want it really bad. I mean, Italo is not going to back down here.
But that was incredible control by Gabe Medina to put that alley-oop down and then get back to finally close with another maneuver. Thank you, Strider, and I do have to commend Travis Logie on his decision on going today, because when we looked at the forecast, Pete, especially you saw it, this is the highlight day. We end on the 27th. Medina throws it up through the backwash, and he's just feeling confident that previous wave, the alley-oop to closing maneuver, 7.9 for Medina, so he gains his lead over Italo Ferreira.
Create other storms up way north of us, but they're all shooting north and not shooting waves to us. That's why we're running.
Medina taking a look at that one, and then even further out, just to touch on the forecast, because we have till the 27th in the window, but it actually goes pretty flat.
High pressure moves in there, which was much higher, much more rotation involved, but he is not going to stop. You watch. He just loves riding waves.
Looking on the backhand, kicks out. Yeah, that last replay, that was a 4.17 for Medina, not one of his top two. He's going to keep that 6.83 and that 7.9.
We'll see what this back 7 minutes will do. I think that Italo is definitely going to try and fight it back in a big way.
Medina just looking for an opportunity, not there, so he kicks out. Joan Deroux has been playing the spoiler in this event. He took out in round number 3 Felipe Toledo, and then just took out Julian Wilson in the quarterfinals, and that's the two things that would have led the title race automatically to the final stop at Pipeline. Joan Deroux is responsible for both of those scenarios being eliminated. Maybe that's the role that Neymar Jr. is playing with Gabe Medina, just as a friend to lighten the mood, because you know, a lot of times we see Gabe with the eyes of the tiger. They were actually having a good time before Gabe got his jersey and paddled out. Italo Ferreira, showtime, going down the line, throws it in the air for the full rotation, and that's going to change the situation.
In a big way. That was the biggest error we've seen. Yeah, the rotation, I think, is more difficult than the alley-oop. That's my opinion. So all the way around, the amplitude was there.
Another view for you.
Well, 100% he would have been watching, right? And then good, all the way around. The rotation happening above the lip. All the way above the lip. And that is, again, a point of difference. How can you set yourself apart when you're doing similar style maneuvers? Well, go all the way around, which is, again, a little more difficult, and he carried a ton of speed going into that maneuver. I feel like this number here is going to get the number needed to take the lead.
Medina may be feeling the pressure a little bit. Medina throws it out into the flats and goes incomplete, but the big number we're waiting for is for the last attempt by Italo Ferreira. Yeah, he's going to gain a lead on the Jeep leaderboard with that. 6,085 points for third place finish, but he doesn't want third. He wants something more than that. He's going to show us the tiger right here, throws it out there, quick spin, kicks out. I have a feeling that he even thought with that quick kick out that wave's not enough.
Yeah, for sure. Section disappeared on him, didn't have the ramp he was looking for. I mean, he already knew dropping into this thing he had to do something big. He wanted to do the flip. That's what he wanted. I mean, amazing air, but not an 8.58. You know, the section not critical enough, not steep enough.
Countdown. There you go. Italo Ferreira's on to the final, and guess what? The world title showdown is going to happen at the Bonsai Pipeline on stop number 11 on the championship tour. We got an exciting year lined up, and it continues to be lined up here at the World Surf League.